Welcome back, everyone. Mike here. It is New Year's Day, and it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and we have some weather coming in here in probably an hour and a half, so I'm not going to get a whole lot done today, but I wanted to sneak out in the woods here real quick and grab this white oak log. Last night I took down 3 dead white oaks, and the one is probably about, I don't know, 12 or 13 inches in diameter at the butt. We'll measure it up when we get it down to the sawmill. And I cut a nice 10-footer. Now, it's not a real big log, but it's pretty decent. It's nice and straight, and I could use a little bit of white oak. But since I started this channel, and especially since I got my sawmill, there's always a lot of discussion on, you know, what I should just cut up for firewood versus what I should put on the sawmill. So this little white oak log should give us a pretty good understanding, you know, on which is the best way to go, at least for me. Now, when I'm sawing hardwoods like this white oak, you know, you've got to saw around that center. Now, if it's softwoods like the red pine that I cut, I can plain saw right through that and use it for siding, no problem at all. So you do have a bit of waste between the slabs on the outside, the bark, and that center. You don't get a whole lot of wood. But what we'll do, we'll put it on the mill and hopefully get it sawed up before it rains. I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. And then we'll tally it up and see how many board feet we got out of it. And we'll have a pretty good idea. But anyway, I wanted to mention something kind of funny. If you didn't see the last video, I'll put it up above. It was kind of an ending to 2020, and, you know, Happy New Year to everyone. But a bunch of people actually mentioned that I slipped something in there because the video was 20 minutes and 20 seconds long. And they thought that was pretty neat how I edited it down to 2020. And to tell you the truth, that just happened. I had no idea until I saw those comments. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was 2020. But anyway, hopefully 2021 will be a little bit better. We'll see. I'm almost out here to this white oak now, and boy, you can just kind of tell, you can feel it. There's freezing rain coming, and some rain, and maybe turn to snow. It's going to be just a mess out here today. So I want to get out here kind of early and at least get a little something done, because the rest of the day we'll probably be kind of hanging out in the house. Oh, one other thing though, I did mention in yesterday's video that we got some new things kind of coming here in 2021, and although I didn't purposely make the video 20 minutes and 20 seconds long, I did offer a little clue as to one of the things that will be coming in 2021, but I didn't see any comments. I don't think anybody picked up on that, so if you want to go back and watch that video, comment here if you think you got it figured out. It's only about 30 degrees right now, so the ground is just a little bit frozen here, but that's all going to change here in just a bit. I just need to move a couple of these little logs here out of the way, and I should be able to grab this white oak pretty easily. Alright, I got this little white oak on the sawmill here. This is a dead tree. It was right next to a big red oak. I had several in that area that died over the last couple years. I'm not sure why, but we'll try to put it to good use. And by the way, that tree's about the same age as I am. It's around 50 to 55 years old, somewhere in there. The lines were getting real tight out towards the bark there. I couldn't see quite well enough, but somewhere between 50, 55 years old. This log here is only about 13 inches in diameter at this end, 10 inches at that end. This would be the bare minimum that I put on the sawmill as far as hardwoods go. Like I mentioned earlier, that red pine, no problem at all. I could put logs on like this all day long, plain saw right through them, use them for siding or whatever. But the hardwoods are a little different. But anyway, I just checked the radar. It is definitely going to rain or freezing rain or something here pretty quick. So we're going to get started and see what we can figure out. Well, unfortunately, it's starting to rain, and I just checked the radar, and there's a bunch more coming pretty quick. So we almost got this log done, but I need to cover up the mill, put some stuff away, and prepare to probably hold down the couch the rest of the day. So these are all 10 footers, but so far I got 2 that are 4 inches wide and 3 that are 7 inches wide. A little bit of bark left on some of them, but I didn't want to trim them up anymore. There's a lot of good usable lumber there. This log wasn't as clear as what I thought. It's got some character. But out of this can here that's left, I'll get 2 more about 4 inches wide, and then 1 more about 3 inches wide, and all I'll be left with this center. I'm actually getting pretty close to it right there. But it's actually pretty nice wood. I'll use it for something. I don't know what yet. But in my opinion, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll tally it all up in the next video. Kind of put a value to it all. But a log like that, that is as small as I'm going to go. You know, that one was 13 inches at the big end, 10 inches at the small end. As far as hardwoods go, that's as small as I'll put on the mill. Unless, I mean, it's just a perfect cherry or something like that. But beyond that, I think that's about the limit. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I'm going to cover up the mill, put some things away, and probably hold down the couch for the rest of the day. Well, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.